Hey guys, it's Ed from Future is Now. I'm here to talk to you about one thing that I found super valuable, and it's reasons not to short stocks. Okay? A lot of people short stocks and they're mainly traders, but in general, I want to talk about this because I think people need to understand that there's some risk and danger with shorting stocks. Okay? First of all, this is not in any order, but the first thing is invest in your future. Okay? To me, when you're shorting a stock, you're investing for it to fail. You want companies to fail, okay? That's a moral issue, okay? Why are we betting on things to fail? We should bet on things to succeed, not on things to fail, okay? That's a big one. Why bet all your hopes on failure? Okay, isn't that, there's a moral issue there? Okay, as a trade, I understand, okay, this is super high, it's overvalued, okay, whatever. Now, betting on it to fail, betting on a companies to fail is not, to me, it's not a utopia, again, that we should be looking for. Anyway, number two, you could owe money. Wait, what? Owe money? How in the world can you owe money? That makes no sense. If I put $10,000 in, and I'm shorting the stock, and it goes to whatever, don't I just lose my money? No, that's not how it works. If you buy a share of stock at $10, and say you buy $1,000 worth of stocks at $10 a share, and then you're not really paying attention for a month or whatever reason, somebody, the company starts innovating something, new, and it just takes off. And all of a sudden the stock's at 22, 25, 30. And the stock's at 30 and you're like, okay, whatever, I'm done. I'm out. Well, you owe your money at 20, you lose everything. At 30, now you owe them $1,000. So you went from having $1,000 to losing all of it to now you owe the financial institute that you're dealing with $1,000 for that short. They're going to want that money. I guarantee it. So that is an issue. You can lose more than you have. This is something that my father told me about. He said, you've got to be careful. It's a little riskier to short stocks because of this factor. If the stock goes up to 50 and 60, and you just keep losing thousands of dollars that you don't actually have at the institution. That means they're coming for you for your money. Okay, I don't even know how they get the money, actually, because it's never happened to me personally, but I'm going to look more into that. But anyway, okay, now, high risk when low. This actually happened to me directly, okay? In 2008, 2009, I was shorting Yahoo. Google was crushing Yahoo, and I was like, okay, and the market turned over, so it was just bad for every stock pretty much. So I was like, okay, as a trade, I'll short Yahoo. I don't see any future in Yahoo. So I started shorting them at $33 a share. Okay, they went all the way down to about 18. So I had made like almost 33% on that position. Okay, it was around 30%. Anyway, and normally I'm following the market. I'm getting up pre-market and I'm staying up after market. And anyway, I happened to sleep in till like whenever it was. I was sleeping in and it was like 7, 8, 9 in the morning, whatever. But anyway, I slept in and all of a sudden I checked the Yahoo and it was at $28 a share. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, how did this happen? Wait a minute, I just lost $10 a share while I was sleeping. Okay, how did that happen? Well, Microsoft decided, hey, Yahoo is super cheap. They are cheap. So, maybe we should buy them. So they announced that they were buying Yahoo. All of a sudden, the stock jumps. Okay? They didn't actually buy them, and the government said, nope, this is antitrust, this is a monopoly situation, you can't buy them. But just on the words that they were going to buy that company, that they were going to buy Yahoo, all of a sudden, I lose $10 a share. What did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong there? How was I supposed to know that Microsoft would find them appetizing? But all the traders that heard word that Microsoft is going to buy Yahoo, boom, 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 all the short sellers, just like me, but they were like on the trading floors, they were like, dump the stock. And so dump your short positions. And they all dumped it and it went up $10. So instead of making 33% on that position, I made like 5 or 6 or 7%, whatever. I didn't lose money, luckily. Okay, but I basically got burnt on news that didn't even coalesce into something. Okay, I was like, okay, that's a danger. Watch out for companies that can be bought out for cheap, that have value. Okay, so there's a major risk there for shorting a stock because of that reason. And I saw it firsthand. It happened to me. This isn't some, well, this could happen or this and that. This did happen to me, and it will happen to other companies. When they get valued, all of a sudden they're a good value. Oh man, that company is only $1 a share or $2 a share, $5 a share. So be careful, and make that under consideration. Could some other company come in and gobble that company up? That to me was, a very good life lesson on that, on shorting stocks. Now, regulations, you can only short certain stocks. I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean you can only, why? I can't short any stock I want? Well, I learned this one in 2008 too, 2009, okay? The banks, who basically, in my opinion, in the lenders for homes, caused the recession. In my opinion, they caused it. Okay, they were giving loans out to people who couldn't afford the houses. They were falsifying certain information to make it look like they were making more income than they were making. So all these people were getting homes, multiples, 2, 3, 4 homes, and they were doing things with them. And then all of a sudden, they couldn't make their payments on their homes, and the market collapses because of this. Now, I went to short the banks. Okay, I was like, man, the banks caused this. They're the fault here, and the banks, almost all of them just got drilled. Okay. And you can see that on the charts. They just got destroyed from this issue. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go in and short, some banks that I know were responsible for this, and B, basically they had the best chance, I guess, statistically to, I wouldn't say fail, but their stock was falling more rapidly. Anyway, so I go in and try to short. No, you cannot short this instrument, or you cannot short this company. Wait, what? Now I can't short something? Oh yeah, the government put on a regulation that you can't short the banks. You can't short the banking sector. Wow, really? Oh, okay, you can short Apple and technology. You can destroy those companies or attempt to, but you can't short these companies that are basically putting us in this recession. So I get it. They didn't want the banking sector to fail. I understand that. And that's why they bailed them out as well. Okay, I get that whole scenario for, that would have been a total collapse potentially. That could put us into a Great Depression. If we don't have banks, what the heck's going to happen? So I get the concept of why it happened. But the fact that you can only short certain stocks, to me that was arbitrary. And that's not really fair. That's not a fair trading system. I can short this company but not that company. So that's like saying I can say something about this, representative, but I can't say something about that guy. Really? Okay, not what I believe in, but anyway, that shows the 4 things that can cause issues for you if you're shorting. First of all, you can only short certain stocks. There's regulations there. Super high risk. Companies can be bought out for cheap. That's a problem. You could owe more money than you actually put in. Okay, that's a problem in itself, and that's the thing that I don't like the most. And then invest in your future. Once again, don't invest on failure. Let's invest a little bit more on the success of companies in the country. All right. Anyway, thanks a lot. I hope you liked this video, and I hope this gives you a perspective, my perspective at least, about shorting. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot.